Court slams very dark man a whooping sum of 500 million naira. Nigerian social media activist and critic Martins Vincent Ose, also known as Very Dark Man, has responded to the 500 million naira fine imposed on him by a Lagos court for defaming human rights lawyer Femi Falana. It should be noted that on Tuesday, Justice Emo Idowu of the Lagos State High Court also issued an order directing Very Dark Man to remove his social media posts, ruling that they harmed the public image and reputation of Femi Falana and his son, Falz. Justice Idowu stated that posts shared by Very Dark Man on September 24, 2024, which linked Bobrisky to Falz and his father, were defamatory and damaging to their reputations. The post in question refers to an audio recording shared by VDM where Bobrisky allegedly stated that he paid 10 million naira to Femi Falana to secure a presidential pardon, implicating Falz in the situation. Now one might ask, where did all this start from? Now, it all started with Bobrisky being arrested and taken to jail. The news of Bobrisky going to jail got the whole social media community and even the country as a whole talking. The whole country was speculating on how Bobrisky will look when he comes out of jail. Some people said he was going to grow beards, some people said he was going to get dark, and many others. When Bobrisky finally came out of jail, the whole social media, even the whole country, was shocked because he didn't look like someone who had been in jail. And social media activist Very Dark Man took the matter up because Bobrisky went about showing off on the social media. He did a series of photo shoots, threw a lavish party with a very expensive cake and so on. VDM obtained audio recordings of Bobrisky on a phone call with some people. In one of the recordings, Bobrisky admitted that he was never in prison but stayed in a well-furnished apartment near the prison. He said that the EFCC drops the charges against him after discovering the substantial amount of money in his accounts. In a leaked audio, Bobrisky said, "I don't have enough time because I don't talk to people. But I want to talk to you about this because I haven't been speaking to anyone or replying messages sent to me. I don't want anybody to know I have my phone, but you know what happened to me." So, before the EFCC, of course, they were investigating me about the cars, money, and everything all this while. I knew they would come for me one day because of all the noise, but it's okay. Additionally, Bobrisky alleged that the money laundering charges were merely an attempt by the EFCC to detain him unjustly. In a leaked audio, he expressed his shock at being taken to court simply for spending his hard-earned money. He said, "I can't be facing money laundering charges, God forbid. I know they were just looking for something to hold against me because I was the only one spraying money. But they chose to target me for that, which is strange. But I am strong and ready for whatever comes my way." One thing that made me happy was that after their investigation, they realized I was not involved in money laundering, fraud, or any illegal dealings with politicians. Furthermore, Bobrisky claimed that the judge sentenced him unjustly for spraying his hard-earned money. "Unfortunately, I encountered a very terrible judge. The judge wasn't showing up. He wasn't available," he said. Also, in a leaked audio, Bobrisky said, "I won't lie to you. I am not in prison, but I'm near the prison. They got me an apartment because of my godfather. My godfather stepped in to help, and I could speak to the Controller General of Nigeria to ask if there was a problem with me. I'm not posting anything, not saying anything, not doing anything. They allowed me to stay close to the facility to visit and see people easily and welcome my family without anyone needing to know. They were all worried about being placed in a male facility due to harassment and other concerns. Nobody knows this information. It's just you." These audios leaked by VDM caused an uproar in the social media community and also in the country. VDM asked EFCC, why was Bobrisky put in a service apartment while he was thrown into jail with other inmates? He wanted to know why it was different for people who had money and or godfathers. So what brought about Very Dark Man's saga with the Falanas was the audio recording where Bobrisky allegedly stated that he paid 10 million naira to Femi Falana to secure a presidential pardon. Very Dark Man also took that one up, allegedly defaming Femi Falana and his son Falz in the process. Senior Advocate of Nigeria Femi Falana did not take things lying down with VDM's allegation. He gave him an ultimatum to retract his words or be sued. And in response to that, Very Dark Man said, "We shall meet in court." It can be seen in court that Very Dark Man showed up, but Bobrisky was nowhere to be found. Instead, he brought his lawyer. His lawyer said that he was indisposed, hence he couldn't make it to court. But Very Dark Man said since Bobrisky is not in court, he refuses to say anything. Fans of VDM were outraged that it is only VDM that is being dragged to court and not Bobrisky, while Bobrisky excluded himself from this whole saga and rather posted Bible verses on his Instagram page. In a clip, VDM can be seen chewing gum loudly and hissing at the camera and blowing a bubble in response to court ruling. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share, and let us know your thoughts.